giving an injection, the young nurse discovered something terrifying. She had mistaken morphine, a powerful painkiller, for an anti-inflammatory drug. What made her panic even more was that instead of the intended 3 milligrams, she had administered 100 milligrams. With such a highly potent drug, just 5 milligrams could be enough to cause death. The elderly man even tried to comfort her, telling her not to worry because if the antidote was administered within 10 minutes, it could be metabolized and flushed out of the body. He then pulled out a notebook saying this was a very interesting method of murder. But the girl grew increasingly frantic because the antidote, which should have been in the medical kit, had mysteriously disappeared. The old man noticed her fear. After all, someone like him, wealthy and living in a remote estate, would not receive help in time, even if they called emergency services immediately. By the time the paramedics arrived, it would already be too late. It was clear that someone was trying to commit murder by using her hands, framing the nurse as the killer. The girl still held onto a sliver of hope. She picked up the phone, but the old man suddenly hung it up. He told the nurse to listen carefully to every word he was about to say, because it was the only way to clear her of suspicion, only to fall apart because of him. If the police suspected the nurse, her mother's undocumented status would almost certainly be exposed. The old man told her to make noise as she went downstairs, and not to forget to greet his young son at the front door. It was exactly midnight at the time. Then she was to drive away from the estate, and once she was out of the range of the surveillance cameras, the old man told her to pull over to the side of the road and re-enter the estate through the small gate in the backyard. The family dog knew her, so it wouldn't bark, but to avoid being seen, she had to climb back up to the 3rd floor using the metal trellis on the outside wall, only to accidentally break one of the bars. After she returned, the old man had her put on his pajamas and hat. He knew that his youngest son would still be outside smoking at that hour, and he successfully mistook her for his father. With this, she now had a witness, enough to remove her from the top of the suspect list. But the girl had one fatal flaw. She would vomit whenever she tried to lie. The old man reminded her not to lie. She only needed to tell part of the truth, and that would be enough.